Are you tired of constantly hitting roadblocks in your relationship? Do you wish you could communicate with ease and truly connect with the people in your life? Well, get ready to say goodbye to those communication struggles and hello to harmonious relationships, guys. In this exciting new show, we'll reveal the top 7 communication techniques that will revolutionize the way you interact with others. So grab a pen and paper, get ready to take your notes. Your relationships are about to get a serious upgrade.
I won't waste another minute. No, I won't.
Here's the $1,000,000 question. How do men like us reach our full potential, grow into the men we dream of being, while taking care of our responsibilities, working, being good husbands, fathers, and still take care of ourselves? Well, that's the big question. In this podcast, we'll help you answer those questions and more. My name is Brent, and welcome to the Fallible Man Podcast. Welcome to the Fallible Man Podcast, your home for all things man, husband, and father. Big shout out to the Fallible Nation. You guys make things like this possible, and a warm welcome to our first-time listeners. Welcome to Fallible Nation. My name is Brent, and I am the Fallible Man. Effective communication is key to building and strengthening relationships with important people in your life. Communication is just a critical skill that all of us could use some help on. I know I'm not perfect at it, and I'm guessing that you could use some help too. That's why you're here. So here are 7 techniques you can use to improve your communication skills and just make your life a whole lot better when it comes to that. Number 1, guys, is active listening. Active listening is this used to, I used to make fun of this, honestly, but pay close attention to what the other person is saying and show that you understand by reflecting what they said back in your own words. Now, this may be the only communication technique we were ever taught in school, and maybe your school didn't teach us, but this is the one they actually clued us in on. And it has to do not just with reflecting back what they said, right? They tell us, rephrase it back in your own words when they break, so they understand that you're listening and can confirm that you're understanding the right thing, right? But it's not just about saying it back. It's about body language. It's about eye contact. It's about being open physically, right? If you're sitting back with your arms crossed and your legs crossed, you're less open. There's actually a physical communication skill. In fact, I was getting ready for a different show, and the estimate was 57% of your communication is non-verbal. So that's part of active listening. So open up, make sure you have a good posture, that you're open to speaking with them, that you're looking at them, that you're making eye contact, and that you're listening, not planning your responses, but making sure that you understand what they're saying. That's active listening, right? Pretty straightforward. And I think you guys can nail that one with ease. I know that's one of my stronger suits, not perfect, but it's one of the better out of this list for me, for sure. Number 2 is to be present. Now, we talk about presence in a lot of context on this show, whether that's being with your kids or being with your spouse or a loved one or a friend or whatever, right? Putting down the phone. Give your full attention to the person you're communicating with and avoid distractions like your phone, emails, text messages, right? I've got an Apple Watch. I didn't used to have that. My friend gave me an Apple Watch as a gift, and it's amazing, but I get notifications all the time now, and I don't even have to have my phone on me. Now it just comes straight to my wrist. It's really hard not to look down at my watch. So avoid these distractions. Be present in the moment when you're communicating with the person. I promise it makes an amazing, I was looking for astounding, but just an amazing level of difference in your communication with another person. Now, before we go any further, I wanted to share with you guys, I don't always tell you how much I love doing my podcast. Like, I passionately love what I'm doing. And one of the things that makes my life better as a podcaster is to work with a company like Grow Your Show. Grow Your Show is a one-stop podcast do-it-all. Now, I use Grow Your Show for my marketing, but Grow Your Show is literally a one-stop shop. You can record your episode and just drop it off with them, and they take it from there. It's amazing. If you are interested in picking up podcasting as a hobby, or maybe you're looking to expand your business and use podcasting in that aspect, talk to my friends over at Grow Your Show. Adam will take care of you. I guarantee it. I trust him. He's my friend. He's my business colleague, and I wouldn't trust anybody else with my show. Number 3, use I statements. I didn't used to understand this. It's taken, I'm a little thick, But when expressing your feelings or needs, use I statements instead of blaming or accusing the other people. For example, say, I feel hurt when you do X, Y, or Z, instead of, you always do X, or, and it's not fair, or you always do that, or why do you always, that's not the right answer. When you're communicating with somebody effectively, use I statements like, I feel hurt, right? I feel like you're not listening to me. My feelings get hurt is still technically an I statement, but it's I statements are about how you translate an action and it impacts you, not blaming somebody else. And that's a huge jump forward. Number 4 is ask open-ended questions. Now, this is a talent. As somebody who's done a lot of interviews and stuff over the years, this is actually a major talent to develop. And this will help you not just in your communication, but this will help you in all kinds of areas of your life. Use questions that encourage conversation and show interest in the other person's perspective. Don't ask just closed statements. Do you like this? Yes. Parents need to master this with their kids, because this is what gets us when we talk to our kids about school or other things going on in their lives. Open-ended questions. Don't ask a question that they can just say yes, no, or to. Avoid questions that can be answered with a simple yes or no. Ask questions that will actually elicit some kind of response other than, yeah, whatever. Number 5, guys, practice empathy. Now, for some people, empathy is more difficult than others. This is not one of my strongest suits. But practicing empathy will improve your communication with whoever you're talking to in a massive way. Try to understand the other person's perspective and show that you not only understand their perspective, but you care about their feelings and their needs. This was never one of my really great strong suits, especially in the professional world. And I struggled frequently with some of my coworkers because we were very different people. And I wasn't good at understanding the feelings and emotions that they processed with things, versus the way I saw it, it's just very cold ones and zeros. So practicing empathy actually helped improve my relationships massively in the professional world when I worked in the corporate environment. So practice empathy, guys. Give it a chance. It's crazy, I know. Little things, but man, they matter. Avoid interrupting. You know, I feel like I shouldn't have to say this because I say this to my children. My daughters are 8 and 11. And so I feel like I shouldn't have to share this with an adult, but let the other person finish what they're saying before responding. Interrupting can be seen as disrespectful. Let's face it, it's just seen as disrespectful, and it can hinder effective communication. Now, I will not say I'm perfect to this. I have a friend of mine who will be glad to tell you that I am not perfect at this. So it's something I'm working on as well. I know that's a fault in my life, but I don't feel like as adults we should have to be told this, but we constantly do it to one another, and it's just rude. It doesn't help, guys. So avoid interrupting. Number 7, take responsibility. Now, if you've been on the channel before, you know I'm a huge advocate of personal responsibility, extreme ownership, like Jocko Willink termed it in his book. Whatever you want to say, take responsibility. If you made a mistake, if you hurt somebody, take responsibility for your actions and apologize sincerely. Don't blame shift. Don't try and, oh, I didn't mean, don't try and explain it away. Don't try and make an excuse. Everybody's got an excuse. They suck. Just apologize, own what you did, and move forward. I promise, by practicing these tips and techniques, you can improve your communication skill and build stronger, healthier relationships with the important people in your life, and it will make your life a lot better and theirs. Now, guys, it's Friday, and I always like to highlight one of my listeners on Friday because you guys do amazing things like leave me reviews, and that helps us out immensely on Apple Podcasts and getting in front of other people and expanding our audience. So I want to thank Brightside Mets. I love the names you guys come up with sometimes for these. Brightside Mets left me a 5-star review that says, authentic. To err is human, to share your error is brave. TFM, yes, I love to shorten it to that too. TFM is a harbor in the tempest of 2020's manhood. He speaks from experience, and he shares practical ways for men to be men are to be the men they want to be and need to be, throw your hesitation to the boneyard and take a listen. Man, that is, thank you. That is such a beautiful review. That is so kind of you. Brightside Mets, thank you so much. These reviews help us immensely, guys, to get in front of other men like you. And you sharing us with your friends makes a world of difference in our, not just our exposure, but in our ability to reach other men in a positive direction. Guys, if you're struggling in your life and looking for someone to walk with you, hit me up over at thefallibleman.com. I am a men's coach. It's www.thefallibleman.com. The landing page that you get to right when you get there is my coaching page. And if you're looking for someone to help you walk along, if you need someone help just conquering goals, building a plan, or seeking the life you want, you can find me over at www.thefallibleman.com. Schedule the discovery call and work with me directly. And if I'm not the right fit, I'm the one who's going to tell you I'm not the right fit. I have a lot of friends who are in the coaching industry these days. And so I will gladly point you to someone who will work better for you or with you. We just want to change lives, man. That's what we're here for. Guys, thanks for taking the time to listen. You guys are amazing. As always, be better tomorrow because of what you do today. And we'll see you on the next one.
This has been the Fallible Man Podcast, your home for everything man, husband, and father. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a show. Head over to www.thefallibleman.com for more content and get your own Fallible Man gear.